Everyone loves to just go into their rooms, sit down, lazily, of course, since we're humans of today, not yesterday, and play some Xbox or Wii or PS3. We usually play some Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or Assassin's Creed. 3 very violent games who have an aim of killing people. Once we get bored, we, for no reason whatsoever, go and see a sibling and bother them. What fun! Then, our caring parents scold us for using this unnecessary violent behavior, and then what do? We either yell at them or storm off like a horse. Welcome to the daily life of many children. Isn't it amazing how this has turned into a daily routine for so many children? According to studies from the University of Washington, 68% of households in the United States play either computer or video games in the year 2010. Phew, it's been a while. They also conducted a study showing that in 2008, 16% of all video games sold were rated mature. This is a surprisingly large amount. See, what I'm trying to say is that violent video games do promote violence. Now it may seem like a duh thing, but it has some real depth into it. So now that I've explained to you this real predicament in our society, today we should analyze this problem by figuring out the effects of it and then find a solution. According to the American Psychological Association, violent video games are worse for young men than violent movies and television. And this is due to the fact that violent video games are more engrossing, interactive, and they require the player to identify with the aggressor, say the researchers. They also say that this aggression is due to repeated exposure to these games. We play these games over and over again, and we see the non-stopping violence. We just have to take it from our screens and put it out into the real world. Dr. Anderson from the American Psychological Association states that violent video games provide a forum for learning and practicing aggressive solutions to conflict situations. Effects of this game include aforementioned aggressive behavior, being more prone to confrontation with teachers, a decline in school achievements, and an engagement among fights with peers, says the Palo Alto Medical Foundation. Although many do think that video games, including violent ones, can provide some benefits, it can do both. Playing the right games and at a moderate amount can provide ample benefits, such as better creative thinking, better problem solving, more cooperative behavior, and better three-dimensional thinking. Violent video games kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, not really. Why am I getting off topic? Anyways, back to violent video games and their harmful effects. So, our last objective of today is to find solutions for this problem. Firstly, today's society doesn't teach our children of today to solve problems peacefully. It doesn't emphasize enough. Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela were all great men. But those times are over because we are here. We have developed from having fun playing card games to having fun shooting somebody in an Xbox. Some excitement. Another way we can solve this issue is if companies that create these games, such as Sony and Microsoft, could develop softwares which cause the game to shut down automatically if played for a specific time limit. This wouldn't harm the product in any way, but rather benefit the children of today's society. In conclusion, violent video games are harmful. Violence has increased in today's world, and video games have played a major role. But remember, violence doesn't mean Personal foul, blocking in basketball. I don't want any 4-year-olds going to their parents and saying, Mommy, Bobby's hitting the person in the game. They call it a shooting foul. Please. But we must understand that this predicament is viewed all over the world. And we must understand that we must help the children of today to become peaceful. So what will you do? Will you stand around and watch as everyone hits each other and bother each other for no reason? Or will you stand up and try to get peace into this world?
Good.